Hi there folks, welcome back to Handmade by Shirley. I've come on just to do a quick wee card with a variation sort of on rainbows. So I'm not going to do the normal curved rainbow. I've got some nice fluffy clouds which were cut out from memory box die that I've got. And all it is a simple 6x6 base and a 5.5 squared panel on the top in smooth white card. So I thought I would use, I've got my new pens from Ohuhu, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I only got 60 of them. I didn't get the huge amount. You could get 320 and I think various other variations of numbers. I just wanted to try these out to see what they were like first before I thought I'd buy a huge amount. But I do see that other people use them and they seem to like them. So what I thought I'd do, I would just use my ruler to create a panel across sort of more or less more than a third, because if you did a third down of this card, yeah, it would be slightly less. So probably slightly more than a third. So if I know I've not got a pencil, or did I? I thought I had a pencil. I saw a pencil on the desk, but my desk is still a mess, so I can't find anything at the minute. So I'm just going to turn this to a line, so it's going to be more or less straight, and then the same here. I'm going to get a line with the grid, and I'm just going to mark very slightly where I would start my first line, and then I'll go down, so keeping that straight. And so basically I've just come in about an inch from the top, and probably if I do exactly the same, roughly kind of there, I think, from the bottom. And I'm just doing a tiny wee mark, and that will be covered with the pen mark that I'm going to make. So what I thought I'd do was this band in the middle, and then a couple of the clouds, probably not the big clouds, might do the two wee ones. And I've got some nice little gems, which are raindrop gems, they were from Spellbinders in a sale, and I thought that would be it. Put it together, simple card, doesn't take too long, easy to do, just something nice, something different to do as well. So I'm just going to try and keep. So we've got a couple of reds here, even though that says coral haze. This one's a red, so maybe coral red, that is. So there seems to be 3 that are that number. So there's geranium, coral red, and coral haze. So I'm going to go for the geranium because it's quite it's a bit darker. So I'm going to get my ruler again. I'm going to find a line to follow to keep this piece of card straight, and then I'm going to just move that down a bit so I can start my. Now, I mean, you could mask it off, but you don't have to. So this is just to kind of give me a bit of a guideline across like that, and I've not quite covered that mark, so do it again. There we go. And then just pulling it down very slightly, like it's probably only 1/4 of an inch down, and then we're going to try another colour. So we're going to try some yellows. So there's a couple of yellows here as well. So there's lemon yellow and canaria yellow. Don't see any others. So they tend to be grouped in numbers and letters and numbers. And here's another one actually as well, which is melon yellow. So they're all slightly different in colour. So I might go for the melon yellow. So just taking the thick. So this one has, you do get ones that are fine liner and brush. These ones are chisel tip and fine. So I'm going to just use the chisel tip. I'm just trying to keep that straight with that line up the top, and then just going in here. And I will slightly move it up so that we can get these two bits to join together. That's it. There we go. Oh, it's left a bit of a mark, so I'll go back down to that first line and go over that. Oh, it's done that. Anyway, strange. There we go. So there's two colours. Might turn it round. Right, so red, yellow, green and blue. Let's do. So we've got various greens. We've got quite a lot of greens actually. So these greens are all the G's. The G. There's quite a lot of different greens. I mean, there's greens that go into the sort of teal green as well. So there's those. And then there's lots of different greens. So I think I'll go for the mint green. So I'm just using that end again and trying to keep it in the same place. I think I've moved down. I mean, I could have kept popped this down with some tape. Just using that full length of the chisel end and going from one side to the other. There we go. And then we're going to look for a blue. So there's lots of blues as well. They are all the B's. So there's that blue, this blue. They're all slightly different in colour. There's a blue as well. That's a nice blue. As I say, there's loads of them. There's loads of different blues. There's another blue, and another blue. There's loads and loads. So there's quite a lot of blues. So we're going to go with this one, cerulean blue. Cerulean blue, and actually there's a few I've missed there. There's other blues in there as well. So you do get quite a few different shades of the colours, which is quite good. So pop that back, just using that full length of the chisel, going across like that. Oh, that's a nice blue, isn't it? Yeah, like that. Nice. Just going to go over that a wee bit more because it's harder than you think, this. I don't know why it's got so many lines, so it's a shame that, because that kind of spoils it, but I suppose that can add to texture. So red, yellow, green and blue. We're going to put orange in now. There's obviously loads of oranges, but I'm just going to pick one at the minute. And this one is called just orange. Good old orange. Right, and perhaps if I'd used my metal ruler it might have been a bit better. Anyway, we live and learn. So just holding it there and going across like that, and just trying to go across a wee bit there as well. And go. Suppose it's where you lay the tip of the pen that makes the mark. It doesn't matter. I could have just tried to do the whole thing. That's my spacing. So red, yellow, green, blue, orange and purple. I'm going to do next. I'm going to do this purple. This one is light violet. So maybe I'll go slightly further up. Do this one. There's a little bit of a space there. See if I can just do a bit going across. That's better. Oh. Now, what other colour could we use? Because I can't remember the rainbow colours now after that. Let's do pink. So this is a rose pink. So just let's do it a wee bit closer and see if that's better. I think I've just made too much of a space in between. I think, oh, I don't know why that's doing that. So there we go. I've still got a wee bit to go, so and there's a wee bit there which I can go over as well. That's fine. And let's just do another sort of colour now. Let's do another blue. So this is a turquoise blue. Turquoise blue. I don't know if it's something that's on the ruler. Anyway, it is what it is, and you know, it's going to look nice, whatever. So, there we go. That's nice. I'll just go over this bit in the middle because it's matter that we kind of go over that pinky colour. Yeah, that's better. What do you think? Do you think it's good? Let's get some real green in it as well, because it's nice to do some real colours. So there we go. Slightly, no, that's not quite right. That's better. Yeah, it's just probably I wasn't getting the spacing quite right. I think the second half looks better than the first half, doesn't it? Yeah, oh well, not to worry. What else could we put in? We've got orange, let's put another yellow in. Let's try this yellow. So now I'm not really sticking to the colours, I'm just kind of randomly putting colours in. So this would be the last kind of colour. So I need to get the right end. So, here we go. And then what I'll do is I'll just tidy that up there to hide that white line. And there we go. So the next thing I want to do is, leave that there, I want to just put some of the clouds on. And what I'm going to do is actually cut it down slightly because there's a couple of marks on the side that I'm not keen with. So I'm just going to cut that away. I don't want that piece and I don't want this piece, so it will be slightly smaller now. So it's measuring, still measuring 5.5, but by 5. So we could actually take that down to 5, couldn't we? So I might just leave it at 5 like that. Right, so let's get our base card back, and then we can pop that on like that. something at the back of that just to make it stand out. So I've got some card here we could use. Get it. It's kind of bluey. I don't know if that would work though with that. Maybe not. I've got some of the stuff that I did on Sunday's live. It might be too fussy, too much going on. Yeah, that's not going to work. There's this piece of pink, which might be quite nice on there. Just to, yeah, let's go for that. Just to give it something round the back. Or I could do actually black. Let's see. Black might be better. Here's a bit black. Let's try black. Yeah, let's go for black because I don't think. So, if we're doing that was just 5 by 5.25 roughly. So, if we do 5.25 by 5.5, that should work. Hopefully. Let's just see. Yeah, that's going to work. We'll just take slightly bit off there. It looks too big. That's fine. Excellent. Right. So we'll pop this down with some glue, some wet glue. Give that a nice border. Oh, don't all the way around. Try and have a nice border all the way around like that. That's fine. And then I'm going to pop it around this way and have it tent fold. And then pop this in, just make sure it's got a decent bit around the edge. And then I'm just going to pop some of the clouds on. I mean, I could double up the clouds actually. Right, so I'm going to pop them on there. Just going to do them flat. Actually, I might do them doubled, but I've lost the other one that was there. Sure, I had 2 clouds. Oh, here it is. What I'll do is I'll double them up, and then that'll make it have a little bit of rigidity. That's better. Just make sure they're exactly the same. And then this one, and then we can add our sentiment and our raindrops. It's just a nice card to give to somebody on a rainy day when they might be a bit kind of feeling a bit low because they're in the house themselves and they've no company. So just getting some pads. Just pop that over there. So I'm just going to pop them up on some foam pads just to give them a wee bit more height. And the same here. Then we'll be done. And I'll just get my little verse that I've seen here that we can have onto the bottom here. That's big enough. Thinking of you, thinking of that as well. So let's just pop this on here. And it's just a quick way of making a card for somebody who needs it at this moment. So let's pop that there. This one on to the bottom, and then we'll get our wee raindrops on as well. kind of there. And we'll do our thinking of you. Can have a wee bit of let's see, I've got another little smaller ones here. These are from Stamping Up and they're pretty good. I got them gifted to me, so I was really happy when I got them gifted, because I bought something from Stampin' Up and very kindly the demonstrator gifted these. So put that there, and then we've got our if I can find my pokey tool, yep, these little nice little colourful raindrops. So let's see, so we can pop a few under that cloud, squint, mind. So it just adds to the colour of the actual rainbow, and just gives something different. And it's quite a cute little card, I think. I like it. Hope you do too. Let me know what you think. This is actually taking the longest, isn't it? There we go. And then let's do some up on the other, under the other cloud. So I'm just going to pop it to the side so I can do this, and then turn it around the right way when I've finished. Get some more of these, they're quite pretty. They were in a sale in Spellbinders. Spellbinders do have a lot of sales, so you know, if you're interested, you should have a wee look just to see what they've got. But they had sales recently where it was 70% off a lot of stuff, which is good. It's always good. I always like a sale. Right, let's put a purple one on here, and then we can put another one or two just down below here. Just one there, I think, and one more down here. Oh no, I've got that one. Let's do one have I not got. Let's do this pink one here. Oh, and then yep, that's it done. So simple card, fairly easy, and I would love to receive that from somebody, because as well it's handmade and also just it's nice and bright. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and remember to like, give me a thumbs up, that's like, isn't it? Share as much as you can with your crafty friends and family, and please subscribe. I'd be delighted to have you here, and I'll be back very soon. Bye for now.